His Holiness would like to say something about the tradition of Dewai Dorje. And so in the past, the tradition of Dewai Dorje was taught and practiced, especially in this place called Yamari, the Yamari like snow mountain area. There's this special place, and it was carried and upheld, and they did group practice every year and so forth. However, now their main focus is more on Yamataka, and so this kind of tradition of continuing to do Dewei Dorje practice on a regular basis is in this way lost at that place. And so there is the danger that this tradition could be lost and decline. And so His Holiness has asked the Vajra Master, Hun, here, the spiritual director of the center, he has asked Hun to reestablish the regular practice of Dewei Dorje and to practice, the various stages of the sadhanas. For instance, the outer sadhana has a lot of really accessible instructions on how to do the preliminaries and so forth, and then continuing on with all the different stages of the sadhanas. And in particular, one thing that would be wonderful is that if Hun could establish a regular annual tradition of doing a, perhaps maybe like a 5-day group practice every year. And so in that way, this practice of Dewei Dorje could be revived and sustained and continued. And so His Holiness has began to establish these regular traditions and make sure that they are being practiced annually all throughout the world. For example, in Germany, the practice of Hivajra is done. At Kagyu College in Dehradun, the practice of Guya Samaja is done annually. At Ani Samten Ling, the nunnery, the practice of Vajravarahi is done. And His Holiness has also begun to establish the practice of Jahabira, these pranayama instructions at a certain monastery in Ladakh. And so now, or nunnery in Ladakh. And so now, His Holiness is now asking Hun, the Vajra Master Hun, to establish a tradition of Dewei Dorje here at this center.